because, well, the Bermuda Triangle is a place where a lot of ships went missing, and the Flying Dutchman's graveyard is a graveyard for ships. So this might actually be the graveyard where all those missing ships went. And how fitting that we're starting off an episode in the graveyard with death. Hey everybody, it's the MechMaster14. Welcome back to more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the last episode, we completed the Flying Dutchman's graveyard, got Dutchy his ship back, and also missed another golden spatula, something we haven't done since Jellyfish Fields. In this episode, we're going to be starting off by leaving the Dutchman's graveyard, obviously, and we're going to be heading on to the final world. So, let's get playing. And before we head on to the final world, which, come to think of it, I probably shouldn't be doing this right now since the final world is right next to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. And the other thing that I want to do is actually all the way across the hub world. But screw it, I'm doing it anyways. And that thing that I want to do is actually give Patrick his socks back, because I don't think we've done that since, like, Sand Mountain. Actually, speaking of Sand Mountain, you may notice that we only have 10 out of 10 socks in Sand Mountain. That's because this is on a different save file that I created as a backup just in case the one where I performed the glitch got, you know, I screw up a recording. So that's why we only have 10 out of 10 socks in Sand Mountain right now.
Wow, SpongeBob.
So we're just gonna skip this conversation, and that is our 82nd golden spatula. Actually, I want to make sure. Of something. Alright, I did create a backup save file. Well, yeah, that's the thing you should always do. For those of you who are aspiring to become YouTubers, whenever you're recording a game, you always want to make a backup of your save files just in case a recording gets corrupted, or it doesn't come out right, or there's sound missing, or something like that. And the final world is right here, SpongeBob's Dream. Feeling sleepy. To this day, I still don't understand why the entrance to SpongeBob's Dream is out in the middle of nowhere, not in SpongeBob's actual bed.
With sleep comes dreams. What mischief can be found in this subaquatic somnambulant realm?
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. I wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here? Meow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Meow. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it? Meow. More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start? Meow. You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it? Meow. I'm ready. Meow. Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Alright, first, it's criminal that Gary doesn't get his super awesome deep voice that he got in the actual episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob went into other people's dreams. And it's even more criminal that SpongeBob doesn't get to keep the awesome mustache that he dreamed up. But what isn't criminal is the scenery. In the original version of this level, the scenery was absolutely terrible.
There's nothing like the smell
the backdrop
of bubbles
was just
in the morning.
like a
Smells
white
like
wall with a
victory.
predictable pattern. Or it wasn't white, it was yellow. But still, the scenery in the original sucked. But in the remade version, or rehydrated I should say, it looks so gorgeous. It's like pink, it has dream clouds, rainbows, Krabby Patties, all sorts of stuff that SpongeBob would dream about. And it just looks so amazing compared to the original. Starting things off, we have a little platforming segment here that is actually really challenging. So we actually have to time our jumps really precise right now. And as a kid, this always screwed me up because I was not that good at timing my jumps. We have a Slick right here. He will try to screw us up, and How nice of the game to actually take us away when it knows we're doomed. So I think I actually might want to try to fire a cruise bubble at that Slick to get rid of it, because his oil actually is really annoying. You gotta pop his shield first.
Coming at ya!
Then we'll fire another one. I really like the addition of the cruise bubble. Like, obviously it was in the original game and it was helpful there too, but in this game, it's always been really helpful to just take out enemies from a distance, whether it's Chucks, Sleepy Times, or in this case, Slicks. Yeah, timed that jump perfectly. And I will say this right now, I do love platforming games. They are my favorite types of games. But right here, this platforming segment is actually really slow. Like, the developers made it purposely so that it would take some time and patience to complete your jumps. And although it does make your jumps require good timing, I really don't like how, you know, you do have to wait quite a bit. But other than that, we're already at the end. We don't have to worry about that Slick. And up here, we have a bubble bowl thing. And we have a beach bowl. Or ball. Beach bowl is a galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy. And we ride this beach ball. Not destroy it like I did. What we want to do is we want to ride it down this ramp. Or, I guess riding it down the ramp wouldn't be a smart choice since we might accidentally knock it off.
Bolorama!
What we want to do is we want to get on it at exactly the right time so we can jump off of it and get that golden spatula right up there. Oh, come on! Pretty sure we want to be on this higher part of the... Oh. Come on. You can do this. Okay, let's try... Come on. Dang it, I tried bubble bashing. Alright, maybe we should actually try that. Maybe if we try to jump off the ball and bubble bash, we'll actually get enough height to reach the golden spatula. And also, I may have accidentally restarted the ball if I actually landed that second bubble bowl. Oh, come on! I guess we can't do a bubble bash when we double jump. Alright, so we really do have to jump out of the ball on the second lowest point of that ramp. Because if we don't jump off at that exact moment, we're not gonna get enough height. And also the ball does roll on a set path, so you don't need to worry about it falling off. Oh, come on! Oh, I guess we don't need that. Also, we died in the process, but please tell me that still counted as getting the golden spatula. Please? Pretty please? Pretty please with the cherry on top?
Fantastic
Stop there. Did we get it? Follow the message.
Hey.
Alright, we got it. Unfortunately, that means we also have to do this platforming segment again, but hey, that's a small price to pay for actually getting that golden spatula, because that is a golden spatula that has always troubled me. And I think they actually made it a bit harder in this version of the game, because I feel like in the original the ball was a bit bigger. Also, I just almost died. And I almost died a second time. Or you can actually tell when some of these blocks are going to rotate, because like the one I'm standing on, this always rotates once it gets to either the top or bottom. Oh, frick, the Slick is back. Oh. I completely forgot that he returns after you die, so... Yeah. Also, why does the oil hurt you? Because I remember in the original, the oil would just cause you to slip up. Why does it actually hurt you in this version? I guess... I know oil is bad for fish, but still...
SpongeBob, Commission Control, the launch is a go!
Like, now we have to kill him again. He didn't learn from his brother. At least I'm assuming I killed his brother. You should have stood farther away so that way I couldn't actually hit you. But robots just don't learn. Actually, that would be a bad thing in modern society because we want robots to learn so they can do all the menial tasks that we don't want to do. And there we go, perfectly timed that jump. I know I probably could have made the jump from the first block that was in that row, but I didn't want to risk it. Anyways, we go down this slide that has awesome slide music. We arrive in front of Sandy's house. And what we want to do is we want to bowl into that tartar sauce. And also get some shiny objects from these tikis.
I love
and if we enter
opening
Sandy's
presents.
house, in quotations, we actually travel to Sandy's Dream.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
And their problems.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
And it's your dream. Why not just make it so you can fly? Also, I'm not sure anyone would be dreaming about Texas considering what's going on there right now.
Good riddance.
Also, Larry is colorblind because that is a brown acorn, not a golden one.
Someone better make good use of all these.
And Sandy's dream is centered around this slide. And also, Texas stuff like manure.
Lion, squirrel, coming through.
I mean, it makes sense that there would be a lot of manure trucks in her dream because, you know, Texas is a pretty crappy place to live. Okay, I'm not going to harp on Texas the entire episode. Texas isn't that bad. My brother's favorite football team plays there. And if we get off here, this isn't close to the end of the slide, but if we get off here, we actually feed this clam 2,800 shiny objects.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels, we're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
Horny Toad? This is supposed to be a kid's game, right? I mean, I guess it isn't. They have stuff like that in there. Also, we're down to 540 shiny objects. Not sure how we're supposed to get those Mr. Krabs golden spatulas now. Also, we have a ton of jumps to make right here. Ah, frick, I pressed B too early. That jump is actually pretty difficult to make. You have to start swinging at exactly the right time and at exactly the right angle. And also, I will admit that squirrels are pretty tough because they can survive their terminal velocity. You remember terminal velocity from physics? It's basically the fastest that we can actually fall downwards. That's... Oh, frick! We actually were close enough. I was thinking, like, there's no way we're close enough, but we actually were, and I let go of the B button before we could actually do anything. And this time we've got to be doing pretty good. Yep, we did it! That jump is actually pretty hard. I will admit that, so if you can make it past that jump, then
I'm
you should
getting
be
dizzy
pretty
just
okay
watching.
to go.
Flaps for messing
At
with
the end, we have a
Texas.
little robot gauntlet.
Okay.
Not a real big one.
That's
We just
better.
have to destroy the Duplicatotron. So, we gotta destroy the Chuck. The tartar sauce.
Buzz off, you little pest.
And there we go, we got a golden spatula. And ooh, there seems to be something on the left side. Could it be what I think it is? I'm pretty sure if we go around the back of this... What is this, a taco hut? I hope that wasn't insensitive in any way. Yeah, we can actually go around here and get ourselves a sock.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
And in SpongeBob's Dream World, there are actually 5 socks. And I'm pretty sure in the original game you had to lasso around here. Which you actually can still do, at least I think. And we can trampoline back up here. What a beast of a trampoline. But Sandy can survive it. She can survive falls at terminal velocity. We now get back onto the slide. You can get up here. And I'm so happy that there are no more flies around the manure trucks. Alright, yes, we actually got up on that hook. First try even.
Oh, toasted tiki Texas style.
Anyways, as I was saying, I'm so glad that there's no more flies around the manure trucks. This is why I wanted to swing on that.
Patrick's socks? Feeling refreshed.
This is why I wanted to swing on that Sandy hook. I wanted to get this sock. Anyways, as I was saying before I kept getting interrupted, I'm happy that there's no more flies around the manure trucks because I remember
That's awful
in
pretty.
the original game there were just so many flies making their annoying buzzing sounds around the manure trucks. It was just so annoying. Also, for how much
Well,
Sandy
I
supposedly
suppose it'll
loves
make Patrick
Texas, she
happy.
sure isn't really showing much respect for it in her dreams. Also, apparently her lasso can cross up the slick guy's shield.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's
Anyways,
underwear.
Sandy really isn't showing very much respect for Texas in her dreams because she's dreaming, I mean, oil towers, that's a pretty Texas thing, and Texas Rangers and cowboy hats, those are all Texas things. But you have like manure trucks and cow pie jokes all over the place. Like, that isn't showing respect for Texas. Even though it is pretty accurate to what Texas is actually like. And now we're sliding up. And yeah, this is the hardest slide in the entire game. Even though you don't have to complete it in a certain amount of time, it is still pretty hard to not fall off, especially up here when the paths get extremely narrow. A little too close for comfort in some cases. Anyways, we actually head inside the Cowskull now. We find a ton of manure in the brain. Jeez, no respect for anything. All the cows, I mean, you have like manure in your brains. Also, I didn't even know we could get up here. I mean, you do have like a cool like star American flag space thing right here, so I'll give you that, but still. Like, half of this dream area is just poop jokes. No respect for Texas. I mean, you do have some space stuff here, so, I mean, space is pretty impressive. I guess you have that. But very little respect for Texas, especially coming from a Texas squirrel. But anyways... Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure there's a teleport box back there with, back where we entered Sandy's dream. And now I'm pretty sure we're going to have to take a taxi to get back there. So yeah, I completely forgot to open this teleport box before we actually went on. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's all we have to do in Sandy's Dream. However, there's still plenty more dreams that we need to visit. So, next time on SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, we're going to be getting out of this hellscape known as Texas. And we're actually going to be heading on to other people's dreams like Squidward and Mr. Krabs. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe because that really help out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. MechMaster